Greetings, minions, survivalists, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade Dagger playing 7 Days to Die, Alpha 12.3, and this is episode 40. Seems like it was only yesterday we just started, huh? In this episode, we're going to finish off looting this small town, but between the last episode and this episode, I did a little homework. One, there is a list of all the books and schematics present in the game on the 7 Days to Die wiki page. So you may want to check that out. I believe if you go to just 7daystoDie.com, there is a link to the forum as well as to the wiki page. Type in books or schematics, and it should show you the entire list of the books and schematics in the game, so you can kind of make your own checklist of whether you got it or you haven't. And I think the only one I'm missing that I know of is the iron gloves armor. Also, the second thing I want to point out is Alt-R for switching types of ammo apparently has been removed from the game. So in order to change ammo, you actually have to go in your inventory, right-click the specific weapon, go to load, there's shotgun shell, shotgun slug, and it automatically loads into your ammo. Personally, I think that sucks, because if you want to do something on the fly, you're kind of screwed. Unless it's like the end of the amount of ammo you actually have, and then it'll switch to that. Now, it's still like a little more than a half hour before dawn, but I want to get an early start on the looting. In fact, I think what I'll do first is we'll go to these houses over here that we know have safes in them and snag their contents first. Then we'll start off on those other buildings that we haven't scavenged through yet. So hopefully if we do this quietly enough, we won't have any attention drawn to us. But I got the shotgun slugs already queued up and ready to go. So let's see. I don't need the helmet. Right now, we're just going after the safes in these the two houses on this side of the block. If we got the right houses. Yep, there we go. Nothing significant. And we will take on this bag over here. And why not? Alright, so now we gotta go to the other house that has a safe. I'm gonna leave pretty much everything else here alone. I may end up coming back and looting these off camera. I know I've done a lot of videos lately of looting, and it's kind of the same old, but you're gonna end up having to deal with the same thing in your own games, especially early on. Let's see, is this one open from the back? Oh, it's open in the front. So the zombies wreck the shit out of this place. Oh, come on. Alright, so in case we come up against unfriendlies, we got the shotgun ready to go, and I'm kind of curious to see how it performs. I'm thinking you're going to have to be a bit more accurate instead of the whole spray and pray technique, but it'll do so much more damage if I can get inside the door. There we go. Okay, a little bit better hunting rifle, but hunting rifle is not my preferred weapon since It's one shot at a time. And reloads in my game tend to be agonizingly slow. So now I believe that there's two houses on the other side of the same block that have safes in them. Now the main interest for me is, better gun parts, better weaponry, but also, if you don't find better weaponry, well, you got scrap metal. And that is another thing that I discovered on the forums, is that there is an infinite upgrade loop issue with the iron spikes. So essentially, you just keep upgrading and upgrading and upgrading. It doesn't change anything, and you basically can burn through your scrap metal at a horrific rate, which is extremely buggy and must be fixed in Alpha 12.4. And I believe it was Mad Mole. Oh wait a minute, how did I get in this place in the first place? It's probably through the back. I believe Mad Mole said that he is aware of the problem and we'll have it fixed in 12.4, but I don't know. Sometimes other things kind of end up taking priority, so we'll see. Alright, so that one's got the safe, so it'll be the next one over here. And I'm not hearing any zombies, so they're probably all resting up for tonight, which will be the beginning of day 35, which should initiate a 7th day horde. Alright, so we got that. There's just junk there. And I know I should be looting trash bags to try to see about getting a steel arrowhead, but that's not really my top priority right now. Now that we are able to make our own ammunition, we are better, more capable of defending ourselves. Building a base will be better. Oh, here we got a fat man we could test this rifled slug on. Hey, Tubbo. And okay. Are you kidding me? A regular shotgun shell is better than this. That was just sad. Alright, let's test it on Mr. Rocket Scientist over here. Okay, that seems to me like it performs about the same as a regular shotgun shell. In other words, I am unamused and unimpressed. And considering the cost involved in making a shotgun slug, I don't think the cost justifies the damage output. It just seems, well, pointless. So let's offload our goods. And there we go. Yeah, it just doesn't justify the materials required to make such a bit of ammo. That's just my first initial take. Now, I could be wrong. Or it could be the game is just set up wrong. I don't know, but balancing is going to be done in this game anyways, so I would just as soon make regular ammo than this fancy stuff. So I'm going to switch out of the slugs and go back to the regular shells. Put the shells away, or the slugs away. And we'll clear out our inventory for the moment. We'll just throw it all in here and then do some sorting later. Very good. Now we can get over to that block we have not touched yet and see how that goes. But now that we have better weapons, it is better off now that we can make our own base. I plan on making sort of a ground bunker. Nothing overly elaborate, at least on the surface. But it'll probably end up with underground tunnels where I'll have my manufacturing facilities for ammo and all the forges, all that kind of stuff. And then the parts that stick up above ground, which, like I said, is just going to be a very simple bunker style building. The purpose for that is just for shooting, for killing off the hordes, and I'll have most likely a moat around it so that it'll restrict zombies from actually getting real close to my base. Having a simplified bunker, the benefits to that is you don't need that much resources to build it. And considering that I want to go all the way with the upgrades in terms of steel, reinforced concrete, and the like, I'm not really looking for any books right now, but if I find any that I don't have, well, I'll take that back. I'm looking for the iron gloves, and I'm looking for the best quality, of course. Hey, dead guy Dan. .10mm, and those we will strip down for the gunpowder so we can make the ammo that we're actually going to use, because 10mm, if you do not know, is submachine gun ammunition, and I do not like the SMG at all. Burns through ammo too fast, has horrific recoil, so I avoid it at all costs. Getting a little trigger happy on that E key. And get up there. There we go. Alright, so let's go up top. I don't think I've ever been in this building before. As in, like, this style of building. I've seen it in other people's videos, I think, but I don't think I've ever encountered it in my gaming history, anyway. Okay, so this building's clear. Now, when I get to building my base, which I really, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know when I'll be starting into it. And I'm thinking maybe after a few more loot runs of working stiffs, getting the rebar frames from there instead of making them. And then I need to find a suitable location. And for the kind of base I want, having a location that's flat and has a nice long field of vision in front of it is kind of what I'm looking for, which means essentially a plains biome. And I also want it to be sort of between here, the southern town, the western town, kind of in the middle between the three, so that I can do loot runs to all three and not have to run so far to either one of them. So having an equidistant locale is very ideal. Excuse me. Also want one that's near resources, specifically water or mines. And last but not least, I also want a place that doesn't kill my frame rates. So those of you guys with low-end computers like me, those are kind of the things you want to look for when you're out to find a good locale for your base. Alright, so let's go. Whoop. Yeah, where is it? Right there. Come on, get up. There we go. Not too terribly bad for a haul, but not anything super great either. So let's see. Yeah, everything seems to be locked down pretty good. And I ain't gonna bother fixing the door. Yeah, almost forgot the couch is here. That apparently was a load-bearing couch. Alright, we got some scrapping to do. And we'll keep it. And then cloth. Brass. Now we're in a shortage of brass right now, so that's one of the next things we'll have to be looking forward, toward is getting that supply up. And wood debris. Oh, come on. Yep. More of the same. Now I'm kind of debating whether I should go. I probably should go in and dump this crap off. I am running a little short on time today because I got a bunch of stuff I have to get done in just a little bit here. So we may end up closing this episode a little early. And you've seen me loot things before, so it's not like you don't know how to do it, right? You don't need me to hold your hand. And I'm not that type of guy. Yeah, that's just icky. Alright, so pants, that, some canned goods, another supply drop, really? And that one's relatively close by, too. So let's get this packed away and we'll go chase it and we'll call it an episode. Let's see. Pills, bandage. Get it over there. Ammo. Okay. Liquids. Got beer. Got Wawa. Empty jar. Screw it, let's go for a run. Before it hits the ground or gets too low to see. We'll nab that and call it a day, shall we? Alright. Alrighty. Survived that one. Now, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I have a fan running. It is a particularly hot and humid day today here in Michigan. And when I did the previous 2 episodes earlier, I was melting. It was bad. And I had the window open a crack, so I don't know if any of the outside noises are coming through my microphone. Oh man, that's a crappy background there. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that or hear the hum of my fan. And if you do, I apologize. There's not much I can do about it because I can't enjoy playing a game if I'm practically melting. There we are. So, yeah, never mind the ambient background noises through my microphone. Oh, great, I had a drop right near this camp. Now, at least we're close to the base. That's... Ah, foobar. I have a sprained leg now. Great. Where's this son of a bitch coming down? Alright, well, while we're waiting, let's get Bambi over here. Let's use the superior weapon. There we go. Now, carefully sidestep down the face of the mountain. Carefully now. There we go. Alright, where did the deer go? What the shit? Oh, it's right there, but it's kind of blinking in and out. That's weird. Where is it? There we go. Alrighty. Now, where's that drop? Right in front of my face. Sweet. What? Huh. Okay. There's a bug for you. The carcass was down there, but the yuck is up here. Okay. Whatever. Let's see, I didn't pick up any splints that time. Okay. At least now we got the fixings for venison stew. Another batch of venison stew, rather. Come to Papa. Hopefully there's some nicer sniper rifle parts. And maybe some meds too, that'd be nice. Antibiotics. Okay, we got the Riddle of Steel, we got the Auger schematic, some painkillers, 6 first aid kits, and 6 antibiotics. In my book, that is a pretty good haul. And we can scrap that. Or can we? Come on. There we go. Awesome time. Let's now get back to the base. And I shall close off. I'll keep my clothes on, but I'm going to close off for this. Oh, you gotta be... Let's get through this first. Shouldn't be too far from home. It's just that damn cliff. And there's a backpack. Duffel bag, rather. And that'll keep. Alright, can't take it. Kula? Any venison in here for me? Well, there's a venison stew. I guess we'll eat that. Alright, oh, there's a backpack. And we'll just swap this for this. I don't know if I need it or not, but there we go. And then this is alright, we got a flashlight. So let's see, what can we get rid of? Swap the lead right. Now the flashlights we can attach to our weapons. I'll show you. Hopefully this will work. Let's see. Attach flashlight. So now it's right where my hand is. That's my gun light. Let me scale down this carefully. Alright, so I think I turned on both sets of lights. Let's see. Okay, that's my headlamp from the mining helmet. I don't know if it's both at the same time or not. Needless to say, we got a flashlight. Come on. Iron arrowhead. Take that. And we don't need the glass that much. We can always make glass if we need to. So anyways, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you didn't like this video, then click the dislike button. But at least do me the favor and tell me why you didn't like the episode, and if it's reasonable, then I'll do what I can to make it right, so that It can be a likable episode. If you are bored, click the dislike button, then the like button. They'll cancel each other out. It's something to do. Tell all your friends about my videos, my channel. Share my videos on social media. And subscribe so you can keep up to date with all the videos I'm cranking out. And at present, I'm doing a minimum of 2 a day. So if you like my videos, you can keep up that way. And thank you oh so much for watching, and see you later. Twitch.